Anthony Karumba, the national spokesperson Bunge la Mwananchi Youth Wing. And welcome all fellow Kenyans and members of the 4th Estate to our national press briefing, today being on 28th of June 2025. Fellow Kenyans, today I address you not just as a citizen of this republic, but as a witness and participants in a defining chapter of our national history. On June 25th, 2025, young people, patriots, peaceful and determined, gathered in the hearts of our capital to honor the lives of those who tragically fell on the same date, exactly a year ago, during protest against the controversial finance bill. They came in peace. They carried no weapons, only their voices, their hopes, and the dream of a just Kenya. Yet once again, the streets of Nairobi bore witness to unnecessary violence, tear gas, brutality, and sadly, more loss of innocent lives. Medical tents meant for the wounded became targets of the state-sanctioned force. Property was damaged, shops were looted, and lawlessness was allowed to thrive under the very eyes of those charged with maintaining peace. It is important that we ask ourselves the difficult questions. Who introduced the violence? Who stood by the goons and thugs to terrorize innocent citizens? Who politicized pain and turned genuine cry for justice into what they now brand as anarchy? We know the answer. The pattern is clear. When young Kenyans cry for justice, the government responds with force. When citizens ask for accountability, the state answers with fear tactics. When people demand change, the response has been intimidations, abductions, and even extrajudicial killings. The leaders who label the youth as lawless, you taught them by example. You showed them that impunity thrives at the top. And now, the lesson you delivered have full circle. But even in their anger, the young people stood with more honor, more unity, and more purpose than many in high office. To the president and the cabinet and the security apparatus, this is no longer a generational fight. This is a fight for Kenya's soul. It is a call for accountability, justice, and a better future. We demand an immediate and public apology for the killings and brutalities, independent investigations into every life lost and every act of state violence committed, the resignation and removal of officials who authorize lethal force on peaceful citizens, transparent reforms in governance, economy, and youth inclusion in national decision making. And we remind you, Kenya belongs to all of us. No government has ever silenced a united people. No bullet has ever stopped an idea whose time has come. We are no longer afraid. The soil of this nation now carries the voice of the fallen, and their cry is clear. It is not over until justice is done. We stand today in a turning point. Either we choose reconciliation, truth, and healing, or we sink further into darkness of state impunity. To the young people of Kenya, your courage has lit a torch that will not go out. History is watching, the world is watching, and future generations will remember this moment as the Kenya began to reclaim itself. Live long, Kenya. Long live the spirit of unity. Long live the people's struggle for justice. Long live Kenya. Thank you very much. Good people. I mean, couldn't go right.